My hair looked like a wig. I've grown my hair longer in 2024 than any other year. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Monet Cherie. I'm back again with another video that can help you guys retain more hair length. If you're interested in this video and you're interested in how you can not only grow your hair but retain the hair that you're growing on your head, that you can reach your hair goals and really allow yourself to see where you could be in less than a year. If you're interested in any of that, definitely keep on watching. I'm gonna get straight to the point, so make sure you guys pull out your notepad and let's get right into it. This is how I've grown my hair longer in 2024 than any other year. Number one thing that I did to grow my hair so much longer in 2024 was trimming. And I feel like I've said this in another video, but it is such an important topic of hair growth and hair length retention. You're not trimming your hair properly, number one, and number two, you're not trimming your hair as often as you should. A lot of people would think, oh, why would I need to trim my hair more often? Because if depending on the styles that you're wearing, your ends are getting a lot more wear and tear, and depending on how you care for your hair as well, you could be getting more split ends than you might know. Ways that you are styling, hair tools that you're using can also cause more damage to your hair, which we will talk about more in this video. Number one, making sure that we are trimming our ends and getting professional trims. Not just trimming your hair at home, guys. There were multiple years up until I got to the point where I was like, okay, I need to make sure I'm getting professional trims, because my first 3 to 4 years, or my first 6 years of having natural hair, I was self-trimming at home outside of when I got my hair pressed. I would self-trim at home. And I'm telling y'all right now, self-trimming at home is not enough for your hair to actually grow and for it to actually evolve into the hair that you want to see. You're getting trims every 6 to 8 weeks, not every 6 months, because this is going to keep your ends much healthier and allow you to retain more length. Make sure that you are going to a stylist that knows what she's doing and she understands your hair goals, because the way professional trimming is done, they trim up through the hair shaft as well and not just your ends. So that's what we need to remember. The second most important thing that I have done to grow my hair longer in 2024 is understanding my hair. Now, there are different type of ways to understand your hair. We can go into porosity, we can go into density, but I don't really think that matters outside of the porosity. Now, porosity is either if you have like hair that can absorb water more, or if you have hair that doesn't absorb water. And then you have neutral. So you have the in-between, the person that, you know, the hair do everything. It's the easiest. I have a low porosity hair, which means that my hair takes longer to absorb water versus high porosity hair that absorbs water at a faster rate. So I have to manage my hair in a different way. I use different products. Let's say that I use more hydrating products because my hair can tend to be very dry. And I believe I mentioned it in another video. My hair is actually like a sandy brown color. You can't really see it right now, but because of that difference, my hair tends to be much drier than darker hair colors. That's also a thing. So making sure that you are properly understanding your hair and you're using the correct products for the type of hair that you have. Along with products, we want to make sure that we are doing the routine in a way that it is consistent. So overall, consistency will help you grow your hair in terms of doing your wash day routines. So the products plus the wash day routines equal results. So you want to make sure that you're taking your time with your hair and most definitely your ends, making sure that you're really going from end to root with the brush. I always make sure that I'm only using detangling brushes. I have not used combs on my hair in such a long time unless I have my hair pressed in this kind of style. I rarely ever use Y2 combs as well. I only use detangling brushes, but I have seen a lot of people recommend the unbrushed brush, and I am going to try it soon. Well, not soon, because if you guys don't know, I am getting my hair put into micro locks at the length it is at, so I will be taking you guys along for that journey as well. But if you have drier hair, making sure that we're not over washing, because for me personally, my dry hair, in terms of the strands, I would prefer to wash it every 2 weeks. But when it comes to my scalp can get pretty dry depending on the weather. So that's also a thing as well. If your scalp gets more dry because of the weather, you might need to wash it or moisturize it a little bit more. But more than likely, if you start getting like dry flakes and such in your hair, you should most definitely be washing it, not trying to put it off. I actually have a wash date coming up today, so you guys make sure you stay tuned for the videos. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you can stay notified whenever I post a new video, when you turn on that post notification bell. So the third thing that has helped my hair grow in 2024 is low manipulation hairstyles. Guys, I cannot stress this enough, but if you are someone that gets braids back to back, or you get weaves back to back, we cannot be doing that. If you guys want to grow your hair must be in a state of rest at some point. You should not be putting a style behind a style, never that. So with low manipulation hairstyles, I always recommend mini twists, mini braids, medium-sized twists, or even medium-sized braids, anything that is going to be neutral on the hair. When I was really focused on growing my hair, I was making sure that I was doing these styles in my hair's natural state. So I was not adding heat, I was not blow drying it or anything. I was just doing the mini twists, the mini braids, whatever it was, on my natural curly hair, to make sure that my hair was at its healthiest, and that on top of that, I was making sure that my hair was staying hydrated between the styles that I was putting in. So if I put in some mini twists, I would make sure that my hair is getting water at least 2 to 3 days out the week, and then on top of that, I was making sure that I was sealing it with oil. And I was, at this point, I would always do the lock method, which is liquid oil cream, or some people say conditioner, but what I did was the water, I would spray it onto my actual hair, and then I would go in with oil of whatever choice. I usually use coconut or olive oil to coat my hair, and then I would go in with my cream. At some point, I started doing liquid cream oil. I don't know, I just felt like that helped me more than liquid oil cream. So it just all is based on your type of hair and how your hair feels with these different methods. Because my hair is low porosity, I feel like maybe that is why the liquid cream oil worked better on my hair instead of liquid oil cream. So tip number 4 of how to retain length. Okay, once you guys get your hair pressed, right? You get your hair pressed, you're loving it, everything. Do not, I repeat, do not add more heat to your hair after you have already gotten it pressed. Once I press my hair one time, I am not adding heat. Now, the only reason I will add heat to my hair at any time in the time that I have my hair straightened is if it is the last days of me wearing the style. And I will say particularly this kind of wave slash beach curl look that I have on my hair right now. I did do this for an event that I went to, but I knew that my hair was going to have to be washed this week. So that is the only reason that I allowed heat to be put on my hair. On top of that, when I did put the heat on my hair, I made sure to only put the heat about at 300. My hair can take up to 400-ish, which is what I feel like it's most likely pressed on, like 390, 400. My hair, I don't think I ever had my hair pressed over 410, but when I did do this, I had a wand curler and I had it at 302 just because I didn't feel like I needed a lot of heat, and I wasn't really trying to keep it for a long time. Plus my hair was already pressed, so there was no need for me to put high heat on it. So just make sure that you're not adding more heat, like extra heat on your hair after already having it pressed, because that can cause more damage than good, especially on the ends. Even though you just got the ends trimmed, you don't want to keep beating them up, because you probably are going to have to go get your hair trimmed more often after having your hair pressed. Me personally, after I have already had my press done, before I wash it, I will still go in and look at the hair at the ends here, and if I feel like any section needs a little bit more of a trim, I will go in and do it myself. But most likely, if my hair is still very fresh, I'm not going to trim it again. Tip 5, our last one, guys, take heed to this. Do not over trim your hair. Once you have already trimmed, do not go, like, if you don't really need it, do not go in. If you really need it, go to a professional. If you really feel like your hair is still not where it should be, go to a professional. I was at a point in between 2020 and 2023. At one point, I was trimming my hair too much. I was trimming my hair too less, and in the point that I was trimming my hair too much, I lost so much hair that I could have already been at waist length at that point. And then, because I felt like I was trimming my hair too much, I then stopped trimming my hair as it should be, like regularly. I didn't know it was every 6 to 8 weeks. I really thought I was supposed to get my hair trimmed every 6 months at that point. But as I've grown and I've gone to a more professional hairstylist, it is 6 to 8 weeks. But back then, I wasn't trimming my hair enough. I got here to Orlando, Florida before going to the hairstylist that I have now. And y'all, I'm gonna put this picture in, but y'all, I had to get so much hair trimmed off my head because my hair had not been trimmed enough. So this is how my hair looked in 2023 when I first started going to her, versus now I'm still going to her, but I get my hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks, and my hair is so much longer. If you guys can see how long my hair actually is, it does have some curl in it, but it is so much longer than it's ever been. My hair is so much longer than it's ever been, and I'm so happy for that, because I was like really thinking about it the other day, how far I've come and how many years I have been growing my hair. I have been growing my hair for over 10 years, y'all. And at this point, I didn't know nothing. I didn't understand nothing, but I was using YouTube to grow my hair. And everything that you need to grow your hair is on this platform. You just need time, consistency, and you need patience. And when I was first starting to grow my hair, this is something that I told myself every week when I was doing my hair. I was like, be patient, be patient. Because I know that your hair does not grow overnight. It won't grow overnight. Well, it does. Technically, it does grow when you go to sleep. But the length that you want to see is not going to happen overnight. It can only happen with the work that you put in, the patience that you put in, the consistency that you put in to your hair, the nurture that you put into your hair, the love that you put into your hair, the time. The time is the biggest thing. People don't want to take the time to take care and love their hair as it is at that stage in their life. My hair has been through so many stages, and y'all, I plead with you, be patient. Those conditioning routine, put those deep conditioners in. Do hair masks. Put in those low manipulation hairstyles, those mini twists and those mini braids. Despite how ugly phase it might be, your hair will love you for it, and it will reward you in the end. So guys, that's all I have to say. I don't want to drag it on. I wanted to motivate y'all to keep going in your hair journey and to really love yourself where you are. If you can love yourself where you are, once you get there, you're going to be amazed. Time is going to fly by to the point where you like, my hair look like a wig. These look like bundles. I literally was saying it on my social media page. yesterday, my hair looked like bundles. If you want to get to the point where your hair look like bundles, take the time, okay? That's all I got for y'all for today. I just wanted to be real. But if this video helped you at all, if there's anything else that you want to know, any routines that you want to see from me, definitely drop it below in the comments and I will get back to you guys with a video ASAP. Hopefully you guys learned something, wrote down in y'all little, notebooks or whatever. Make sure y'all go back and keep kind of rewinding it and testing out theories for your hair, because technically, I mean, if you really want to think about it, hair is almost like a science, but we're not gonna go too far into it. So yes, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, become part of the family, and I will see you guys in the very next video.